Bryan Cranston, just a fantastic actor from Breaking Bad and the dentist on Seinfeld, he spoke with Bill Maher, and Bill Maher tried to pull some of this anti-woke stuff, and I really like the way Cranston handled it. Let's just listen to a couple of minutes. I recommend watching this in full.
No, I just think we need to live in the year we're living in, and acknowledging progress is not saying the past isn't horrible or that we're done and there's no more work to be done. It's just being realistic about where we are today. And where we are today is nothing like the times you're describing, as bad as they were. So I mean, this is, right. I think, a problem with a lot of the left. They seem to be obsessed on the past. The past is important. It's not the only thing.
They teach it like the Holocaust.
Again, I think most places do teach it. There are places. No. There are places that go too far on either side. Can we agree with that? But I bet
both sides-ism.
Most places in America. I mean, again, this is 2023. The people who are doing the teaching are of a generation that is not mostly interested in suppressing the past or being racist. I mean,
I disagree with that.
Well, then you don't watch a lot of the videos that they themselves post.
They themselves.
Teachers and educators. Trust me, they're
Brian, just trust Bill Maher.
Hyper aware of race. If anything, it is injected too much into everything. But you sound like you're more in the Hollywood woke camp, and
I'm not
that's
saying
fine.
that.
It doesn't mean we have to.
No, it's like it's a humanistic camp. I want. Did you know when you were a child? Did you know that segregation was all through?
Again, when I was a child, was the 60s.
Yeah.
This is 2023. You keep going back to like how
Bill,
it was.
It's
as
still
if the
present.
same people. It is still, of course. You know what? Racism is always going to be present in not just white people, but in all people, to a certain degree. You can't.
Total red herring.
Completely sanctify human nature. It's just what it is. It's tainted. We try to extirpate it as much as we possibly can, but we can't. Certainly, it's a great thing that we've passed most of the laws that you would need. I mean, discrimination is illegal, has been for a very long time. Obviously, it'll always be fought in the courts and so forth. But
it's like such a simplistic misunderstanding of the way the world actually works. You know, we made it illegal, guys. I mean, come on, it's been illegal for a long time. Oh, pretty good point, huh?
As opposed to these errors you're talking about, when it wasn't even the law. Jim Crow, yes. Before the Civil Rights Act, yes. But that's a long time ago.
So,
and you seem to think that the country in 2023 is populated by seething racists who are unaware of our past and the obligation we have to do better.
I do agree that there are people who want to move forward without looking at the past. And when you move forward without looking at the past and course correcting, you're in trouble. Because it can happen again.
Well, can't we do both? Can't we be cognizant of the past and move forward?
Yes, you can. Let me ask you a question.
And acknowledge the present.
What's great is this isn't even what Bryan Cranston does, and he really just does very well here.
And let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you look at this guy's hat, "Make America Great Again," what do you think about that?
Sweetheart, nobody has made more fun of Donald Trump than I have.
I know.
So you can't get me on like, I like Donald Trump. I don't like that. Okay.
I'm not saying
that.
And
I get your point. I've said it myself. Yes, make it.
All right. Anyway, you know, we're short on time tonight, but I really like what Bryan Cranston did here. I thought it was really very, very good.